Hello.
Lifting off now. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Now, pick 'em clean for all we... So, keep that pretty little mug.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
We're not here to bother anyone, unless they give us a reason to.
Scratch the paint. Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
tidings for you. Time to leave this place behind. We're locking into orbit now.
I have something for you. When you have a moment. To Venus? Let's finish what we've started. Only one point of Moira's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes sometimes. Just go away, will you? Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustled. Take your time. I'm in no rush to talk again.
Keep moving. The scanners won't touch you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your stay. Something you might be interested in. You pulled this off, and I'll be your number one
There's no shame
fan.
if you just walk away and go back to your pretty little... Huh. So you did the job, and nobody had to die. That was one hell of an audition. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning. Trying to score points with the boss. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Once I'm let loose, things are gonna change. So you're part of the team now. All right, not bad. Briggs may be in charge, but know that I'm his second. So stay on my good side, right? That's right. Friendship. Family. You're gonna do great here. Not going to lie, you've come to us during a shit time. Wasn't that long ago that we held our own against the disciples. Now we're just hiding behind our mother's scat. We need to do something. Well, did you want something? Everything was pretty fine till a couple years ago. They had their side of town, we had ours. I mean, we'd have misunderstandings, but Briggs always sorted things out. Then one day, the disciples wanted all of Epside. It's been blood and knives ever since. Serious goddamn military hardware. How can a knife compare to a fully auto Grendel, right? I mean, before then, we gave as good as we got. All of those. We tried to make a stand. And after the funerals... Yeah, goodbye.
The streets will devour any who don't respect them. Huh. So you survived. Andrea has lost more than any of us. She used to be a pilot, had a ship, a life. Now she walks the hard road of staying clean. Leaves her in a bad mood, pretty much always. Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak. I think a lot, too. Oh, you are focused. So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting in... Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say... Here are 3 locations. Good. If you need things too, I can hook you. Good luck. A lot of the signs are high up. Yeah. Stay safe.
First rule of strikers is take what you need to survive.
Pull up a chair and have a drink. On my home planet, we have beautiful beaches. And during certain times of the year, the ocean lights up in beautiful spectrums of color. Now, science will tell you that this is from tiny microscopic organisms that are emitting bioluminescent light. But I believe it's so much more. I think it's a dance, a celebration. It's nature's way of giving thanks to the sun for nourishment. It's breathtaking. That is the essence of velocity. It's a toast to nature and all its splendid wonders. A sudden merger of humankind to the cosmos. I know I'm striking to look at, but you don't have to stand there gawking. Unfortunately, let's just say all you have to do.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno.
Hey, if you hear about any entry-level job openings, I've been trying to find an office job, but all of them require like 5 years of experience.
I need to borrow your ship this weekend. Is that okay?
Well, I went to school for business, but it's not like I remember any of them. In my last interview, the recruiter asked me what I thought about Keynesian economics. I asked her, which planet is Kenzia on again? And she just looked at me and cringed. I don't blame her. To be honest, I don't really know what I want. I just know that if I don't find something soon, my parents won't just disown me. They'll have me stripped for parts. Kelt Corp and Stroud, but I haven't heard back, and that's threatening to cut off the cred spigot. That's exactly why I haven't applied there. Way too much Kelt Corp and... But I need the credits now, and even if I do get hired, let me know if you hear of any openings.
City that never sleeps.
We should push for more genetic diversity.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, we just might have a good day.
What do we have here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning. Maybe, but as soon as you started putting up Striker gang sign, you know how it is. You think I'm a push? Nobody wants that. Maybe we can work something. I'm glad you understand the position on it. Maybe we can work something. Got my orders, but maybe we can work something out. Fine, fine. Just get out of here.
Oh, it smells horrible down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee to fish near Neon?
Oh! trouble or we'll have a problem. Get lost, I have a job to do.
You don't need to wait to help them. You know that, right?
Sauvages. Nice. The Astral Lounge got you down.
You have a note.
The strikers are so... I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well. You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. But it's do or die. Seriously, are you all right? If people are in the wrong place at the wrong time, you might not have much choice. Gang fights are no holds barred, so make your peace with it.
Despite your flippant attitude towards innocent lives, Briggs, we intend to choose our targets with the utmost care.
You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us. All the strikers owe you big. Any credits it costs, I promise we'll pay you back with interest. Now's the time for those strikers to make it.
The Epstein strike used to rule the streets. Some of them. Finally, Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts. Good talk.
The disciples are gonna pay for all they've done.
You see it all the time. That's how people beat the odds.
tried the chamomile tea? It's so good.
I'm not a fan. Not my
Newell's Goods. We have everything.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza. Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be extremely helpful. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Siegert. He can be surprised. Tell everyone you know about our store.
I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out. Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help. Do I sound that awful? I didn't even realize. Terrible, just terrible. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. We've been spared that indignity so far, but it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening. He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose you could say he's our only real competition. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. Please don't tell James I said that. It's a little group James formed, with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group, because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business here. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want to... I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. He can't afford to fight back like my husband expects. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit? Please, we have a lot. Have a good day.
Check. Neuroamps? Oh, yeah.
I've had enough, Rosa. Seagart's gone too far this time.
Oh no, this again?
Hey there. Welcome
James,
to Newell's.
You have to let it go.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Packaged food? Check. Neuroamps? Oh, yeah. Those packs. Got those too. Don't even bother with that other place.
Poor James. He's been so out of sorts lately. Dietrich is actually... When we first opened it... I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich. Unfortunately, my... Now, James, I don't want you to get upset.
Something? Newell's Goods has a full line of equipment.
Yeah, if it's too hot to handle, now we're getting some.
Find anything else? Make sure you're privy to me.
Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
Hey there, Andrew. Ready to make your ultimate discovery? You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out. I think I need a break.
How about hitting up the rooftops and watching lightning hit the sky?
Hello there! Let
That
me know
actually
if you
sounds
need
like a good
anything. Welcome to Sick Hearts Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it. I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. You'd think that was the case, but I promise you, I budgeted for everything. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't... But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon Security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. Owen Dexler is head of Neon Security, but he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive is to give in to their demands. It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution here. What can a single alliance do to stop what's built into the foundation? I don't want to seem like a defeatist, but frankly, it feels like a waste of time. You think I'm okay with it? I would like nothing more than to run my business free of Dexter's thieving. But what power do we really have? If I don't pay Dexter, he'll make sure every gang in the city takes a piece of my stock. And why is that? Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon Security on an empty stomach.
A quiet evening should do me some good.
Don't worry. I'll stop making the payments to Drexler immediately. Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters! My dear mother would have said the same thing. It has not always been easy, but I've been at this location for 8 years, and you won't find another store like mine on Neon. So I'm sure we can make...
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they feel like making a purchase today? well be. And all you had to do was... talk to him? Meanwhile, I was so damn stubborn, I made this whole thing harder than it had to be.
Given you almost went blind, working with half a kilo of fish cuts in your eye. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I'd still be wandering around that storage vat helpless, if not for you. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset. It'll be so nice to have Dietrich at the Merchants Alliance.
Stop by again soon.
His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants. What did he want?
He said he wanted to
Appreciate the help.
us for our contributions
Hopefully
to
next
the city.
meeting, Dietrich will be there and everything will go smoothly. Oh, dear Lord. Did Briggs... All these gangs are a menace. They are. Definitely. All right, already. You pay and I'll send Briggs his arm. I don't want anything to do with this That's not a discount. That's true. I hear you. You know what? I hear you. I hear you. Fine, fine. You can have your discount if you just stop your yapping. I'll get the armor over to Madame Sauvage. We're done.
Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories.
Tell me something you might be interested in.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
What's up? Why would someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
Exactly. I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser packs it in.
Aw, don't be such a jerk. We should look around and see if there's something we can buy.
Yeah, sure. You want to waste your credits? You go right ahead.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm gonna need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend, but prices are set in stone. I cannot provide any discounts.
Oh, come on, man. Where am I supposed to go mining on Walleye Alpha? It's nothing but ocean. Look, I'll pay 50%, but no more. You should be happy, you know? I don't exactly see any customers clamoring at your doors.
No, I cannot. I have to pay what everyone else pays.
Have your way. Hey there.
It's a wonderful day, my friend. Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's... The first time I'd laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day. Is anything wrong, my friend? I hope I haven't upset you. Take as long as you need. I can wait. I don't know, my friend. I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy. Just another failed dreamer. That would be a blessing, my friend. But I wouldn't want... You would do that for a total stranger? I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business. And if you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have... I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know. Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean. I was aiming so... It was stupid to assume I could... Certainly, my friend. Nothing would make me happier. I really appreciate what you are doing for me.
Take it easy.
Think of me when you have a moment. Something you might be interested in.
I wasn't doing anything.
I've been dreaming of this. I've been telling him to let his best man loose for weeks. So thank you for changing his mind.
How do you stay at this bar and drink Velocity all day? Don't you have a job?
You better believe it. Both of us worked for that hellhole Xenofresh way back. I was a casualty of a reduction in force. But Paul Briggs's leg got crushed in an accident. So Xenofresh, being the class act they are, they fired him, and later even sued him. So it was him and I on the streets. I helped him through rehab. The Ebbside strikers sort of grew around us. You better believe it. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos, right? Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then the real fun begins. No promises. The till's running empty. So if I happen to see some marks on the way, then the fishies better pay up, know what I mean? Oh, it'll work, all right? Here's 3 groups of street rats for you. And me and my boys will take some others. Fun time.
The disciples are gonna pay for all they've done.
I hope you aren't here to cause any trouble.
You try Velocity.
I heard about some of the work. Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
Don't get me wrong, it's not a sin or anything to buy their products. Just making sure you're aware.
Kill shield guy!
For you.
We got the guns, new fish. Went in, pop, 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 and the cash is ours.
And that's thanks to me and my new best mate. Same here. Little element of surprise and a few bullets. Everything's going according to plan, Briggs.
Good. Now we hit them where it hurts. This warehouse is one of their main strongholds. Not going to lie. Taking it is going to be hard. What's the play? Go in guns blazing? You'll be drawing a lot of heat, but if you think you can handle it... You heard the plan.
things for you. Bad move, showing your face here. Out of here, now! Stupid move coming here. Lay down some cover fire! Take that! How much you dead yet? Rain fire on my mark! Run! This fight's gone slow! Don't leave any of that behind.
Shit! How do you join up with this?
Playtime is over. Downstairs, now.
Security. Recognize that condescending tone anywhere. Hands off weapons.
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please. Looks like you've done a bit of violence, a bit of murder. Word is, all this is due to you. Why are you missing? You have a funny way. So here's what's going to happen. Gang violence gets too noisy. That hurts the butt. No one affects.
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too long. So, your gang throws off Sewer Rat Blue and starts wearing Neon Security Black. Or, you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes. Briggs is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice. Keep ignoring me, and I'll drag your ass in. You hear me? Setting street rat against street rat. Don't take too long.
Good you're here. Huddle up, gang.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a cop.
Shit. We could get a real pad. Maybe even move out of Epside? Briggs, I'm so in.
After all we've done, Neon Security seriously will let that go?
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares who stabs who in Ebbside? What's your take? We've been struggling just to feed ourselves. Having a sound...
I would urge you all to exercise caution. Owen...
Anyone object to going for the deal? Good. Really good. I can't say I was... With resources, it looks like the strikers...
Bad move, showing your face here. Stupid move coming here. No witches. Die for nothing.
Might as well take what we can.
Playtime is over. Downstairs, now.
Security. Don't recognize a condescending tone anywhere. Hands off weapons. Damn it.
You think Neon Security? Looks like you've done a bit. Word is, all... As I can see. So here's what's going to happen. No one of...
Tell that to the disciple.
No. I want... So, you're... Or... And you... Briggs is a smart lad. The best way to fight gang violence is... Trust me, they'll fit. Setting street. Don't take too long. Time.
Good you're here.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a...
Shit.
After all we've done.
I don't see why not. Do you really think... What's your take? It's almost too much to hope for.
This is the chance to leave your life of crime behind you. I would take it before it disappears.
Anyone object to going for the deal? This is your chance. No one? Good. Really good. I'll give Owen the news. I can't say I was expecting this. Whatever god or gods we please to get you to help us, know we'll be forever grateful. With resources and backup, it looks like the strikers are retiring. And here's your cut.
You guys did this? It's almost impressive. Almost.
I can't believe the robbery ended the way it did.
It could have been way worse. Thankfully, that stranger showed up to talk them down.
Manaya Adams was looking for someone discreet for a job. Apparently, I don't qualify.
Yep. I'm not sure if those Varun zealots live in space.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking. Things for you.
They say, for every 5 credits Benjamin Bayou spent on Neon, 4 went to the Astral Lounge. I'm in town for business. My client leaves a mess, I clean it up. I'm an independent contractor, working for some very wealthy clients. They open deals, I close them. It's the world's most exotic accident. They found the drug in the fish oil, of all things. But oil is an old story, one of grease and flame. The grease turns the wheels of commerce, and the flame attracts the moths. So be careful walking these streets, my delicate little insect. Venture too close, and you'll burn your wings. There might be I originally came here to complete a business deal, but the client, in a fit of foolishness, decided to close on their own. Rather than dispose of the evidence properly, they left it in a warehouse. Real amateur stuff. So there are some loose ends that need tying, and I prefer a third party handle it. Would you be interested? I'm giving you half of my usual fee, which, according to my clients, is a ransom 3 times over. But you'll find the merchandise in a locker in the warehouse behind Neon Tactical. Gangs in Ibside often use that area to peddle their sunshine and lollipops, so if shit's puckaroo, you'll have to improvise. Once you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman Lang at the Trade Authority, so it's part of their regular inventory. Return.
For you. To Venus? Yes, I mind. I'd like to be alone for a while.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Bank ATMs are spread throughout the city. Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and
His mother wanted me to be a block.
You fought hard to get to where you are. Here in Neon, you live in a rare best code.
Show no mercy. Leave no quarter.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs. Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from these fish.
Something you might be interested in.
I don't know who got those idiots at the Merchants Alliance to work together, but whoever it is, I've got a baton with their name on it. If you're here to report a crime, you're gonna have to... Then it's your first time. Right now, I'm dealing with a stabbing in Ebside. So unless you're here to tell me that the trade towers... Yeah? Well, that's probably why they stenciled this cute little emblem on my...
And you call yourself law and...
Look, you've already wasted too much of my time. So why don't you take off? I don't know. You will. What a coincidence. Nothing... All right, move on.
Need something? You need to move some merch. This is the place. Not a bad gun. Good balance, weight. Allied armaments. But that is not the issue here. That gun is hotter than a frying pan full of fish grease. I'm not giving you anywhere near market rate. Suit yourself, but... Nah, I don't think I want to get mixed up in that. But that is not the... Pleasure doing business. All right, buzz off. Busy.
Battling with their nemesis that is like
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is
I know your type. The freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
Things for you.
Some find Aurora heightens the senses. I'm not a fan of this kind of music, but then my client can finally relax. He's a very tense man, you see. Tried to smile once, years ago, but I digress. Here's your payment, as promised. Yes, but I never work with the same client twice. Cheers.
hope you're having a great day.
Another zoning meeting at Mass has resulted in a stalemate. Several areas currently zoned as residential.
Don't go causing trouble.
Queue for a cup of coffee.
I picked up. Where to next?
And we're off. Smooth as Orbital pattern locked in.